Hi everyone. Today we're going to study solution by elimination method. Given a pair of linear equations in two variables, here are the steps of elimination method. Step 1. Multiply both the equations by some suitable non-zero constants to make the coefficients of one variable, either x or y, numerically equal. Step 2. Add or subtract one equation from the other so that one variable gets eliminated. Step 3. Solve the equation in one variable, x or y, so obtained, to get its value. Step 4. Substitute this value of x or y in either of the original equations to get the value of the other variable. Note that in step 2, if we obtain a true statement involving no variable, then the original pair of equations has infinitely many solutions. Also, still in step 2, if we obtain a false statement involving no variable, then the original pair of equations has no solution. Example 1. Solve by elimination method. X plus 3y equals 6. 2x minus 3y equals 12. Observe the coefficients of each of the variables. Let's copy our problem down here. Notice that the coefficients of y are numerically same, but of opposite signs. In this case, we can add the equations. When we add, the y variable will cancel out. Then x plus 2x is 3x equals 6 plus 12 is 18. And then we divide by 3. That is the coefficient of x. So that we will get the value of x equals 6, because 18 divided by 3 is 6. So we have now the value of x. Now we substitute the derived value of x into any one of the equations. Let's say the first equation. This is x plus 3y equals 6. X becomes 6 plus 3y equals 6. This 6 here, we transpose to the right. It becomes negative 6. Then the right side becomes 0. We divide the equation by 3 so that y equals 0. This is the value for y. So we are done with our problem. X equals 6, y equals 0. Example 2. Solve by elimination method. 2x plus 5y equals negative 8. 3x minus 4y equals 11. We copy our problem down here and let us observe the coefficients. Note that the coefficients of each of the variables are numerically different. In this case, we can decide which variable to eliminate. Let's say x. We're going to multiply equation 1 by coefficient of x in equation 2. That is the number 3, and vice versa. It means the first equation we multiply by 3, the second equation we multiply by 2. So the equations becomes like this. The first equation multiplied by 3 becomes 6x plus 15y equals negative 24. Second equation multiplied by 2, it becomes 6x minus 8y equals 22. Now we see that coefficients of x respectively are now numerically same. Therefore, we will subtract the equations. Remember, when we subtract, we need to change the sign of the terms of the second equation. The 6x here becomes negative, negative 8y becomes positive, the positive 22 becomes negative. Then we proceed to addition. 6x plus negative 6x is cancelled. 15y plus 8y is 23y. Negative 24 plus negative 22 is negative 46. And we want to get the value of y, we divide the equation by 23. So y equals negative 2. We have now the value of y. Then we substitute the value of y in any of the equations to get the value of x. Let's say equation 1. So 2x plus 5y equals negative 8 becomes 2x plus 5 times the negative 2 equals negative 8. 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. Then we transpose the negative 10 to the right. So 2x equals negative 8 plus 10. The right side becomes positive 2. To solve for x, we divide the equation by 2. So x equals positive 1. This is the value of x. Example 3. 5 years ago, Nuri was thrice as old as Sonu. 10 years later, Nuri will be twice as old as Sonu. How old are Nuri and Sonu? We let x to be Nuri's age. Y equals Sonu's age. Now the condition 1, 5 years ago, Nuri was thrice as old as Sonu. Let us represent the 5 years ago with respect to the age. So for Nuri, that is x minus 5. For Sonu, that is y minus 5. And it says, Nuri was thrice as old as Sonu. So to balance this, we will multiply 3 to Nuri's age. Then let us simplify the right side. 3 times y is 3y. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. From here, we transpose 3y to the left. This negative 5 we transpose to the right. So we have x minus 3y equals negative 15 plus 5. Right side becomes negative 10. Now condition 2. 10 years later, Nuri will be twice as old as Sonu. Again, we represent the age of Nuri as x plus 10. The age of Sonu 10 years later will be y plus 10. It says again, Nuri will be twice as old as Sonu. So we multiply 2 to the age of Sonu. Then we simplify the right side. 2 times y is 2y. 2 times 10 is 20. Then this 2y we transpose to the left. The positive 10 we transpose to the right. So we have x minus 2y equals 20 minus 10. The right side becomes 10. So we have now the two equations. This is equation 1 here. This is equation 2. Let's put them together. Now we can see that coefficients of x are numerically same. We can subtract the equations. In doing so, we need to change the sign of the terms of the second equation. X becomes negative, negative 3y becomes positive, negative 10 becomes positive. Then we add. X plus negative x will cancel out. Negative 2y plus 3y is y. 10 plus 10 is 20. So this is the value of y. We said that y is Sonu's age. It means Sonu is 20 years old. Let us substitute the value of y in any of the equations. Let's say the first equation, the x minus 3y equals negative 10. So we substitute it here. X minus 3 times 20 equals negative 10. Negative 3 times 20 is negative 60. We transpose this negative 60 to the right. So x equals negative 10 plus 60. And the right side becomes 50. So x equals 50. In the beginning, we said that x is Nuri's age. So Nuri is 50 years old.